What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. It's a new week, so you know what that means. Another week of new comics. So today I'm going to be going over all the latest releases for May 19th, 2021's new comic book day. I'm going to be covering new releases, variant covers, and any sort of other important info to help you guys decide which issues you're going to be picking up this week, so stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. I am your host, AR Comics, and today I'm going to be going over all the new comics this week for New Comic Book Day, May 19th, 2021. But before I get started on these books, if you are new to the channel, I drop weekly comic book content that'll keep you up to date on all of the latest releases. So if you don't want to miss out on these videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button down low and a little bell to get notified. Every time I drop new content, you won't regret it. And now, without further ado, let's get started on the new comics this week. So I hope you all had an awesome new comic book day last week and you enjoyed the books you picked up. I picked up a total of 14 different issues, and honestly, I'd say overall it was a pretty solid week. I really did enjoy all of those issues. If you haven't seen my top 10 list yet, I'm going to be linking it down low in the description, so make sure you check it out. But to get started off on this week, we've got a ton of books to go over, so kicking this list off, we've got AWA Upshot first, and they've got one issue coming out. It's Redemption, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover for it, and I'm loving this series so far. It's like a sci-fi western. If you get an opportunity, you should definitely check it out. But moving on from there, we've got AFTERSHOCK, and they've got 3 different issues coming out. The first one is Phantom on the Scan, issue number 2, and same thing, this one only has a cover A. I did end up picking up that first issue. I grabbed it, I think, over the weekend. I haven't read it yet, though, so if you have read the first issue, let me know what you think about it down low, because it did look pretty solid to me. Moving on, we've got Undone by Blood or the Other Side of Eden, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Moving on, we've got The Bequest, issue number 3, and same thing, this one only has a cover A. But those are the only 3 issues coming out from AFTERSHOCK, so moving on to Antarctic Press, they've got 2 different issues. The first one is OBE, Out of Body Experience, issue number 1, so this is a brand new series from them, and this is cover A, the main cover. The only other issue that Antarctic Press is coming out with this week is Gold Digger, issue number 282, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. But moving on to Vault now, they've got 3 different issues coming out. The first one is The Autumnal, issue number 7. I've heard so many good things about this series, but I missed out on a lot of the earlier issues, and now we're on issue number 7. So whenever this series wraps up, I'm probably just going to grab a trade paperback for it. But this is cover A, the main cover. Moving on, we've got a cover B, Good and Variant. The next series I'm going to be talking about is I Walk with Monsters, issue number 6, and this is cover A, the main cover. Moving on, we've got a cover B variant that's not available yet, so if you are interested in this series, just be on the lookout for that. The final series coming out from Vault this week is Engine Ward, issue number 10, and this is cover A, the main cover, and we also have a cover B Hickman variant. But those are the only 3 issues, so now moving on to Titan Books, they've got 2 different issues coming out. The first one is Blade Runner Origins, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B Hack variant. And now finally, a cover C Dagnino variant. Moving on to the final issue coming out from Titan Books this week is Minky Woodcock, The Girl Who Electrified Tesla, issue number 2. And this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B Photo variant. And now finally, a cover C Bueller variant. Now moving on to Xenoscope, we've got 1 issue. It's Robin Hood, Voodoo Dawn, issue number 1. And this is just an annual. And this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B Tolabao variant. And now finally, a cover C MacDonald variant. But that's the only issue coming out from Xenoscope this week, so moving on to Heavy Metal, they've got 3 different issues coming out. The first one is Tarna, issue number 6, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on to the next one, we've got Sun Eater, issue number 6, and same thing, this one also only has a cover A. Now, the final one coming out from Heavy Metal this week is Chasing the Dragon, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover. Now, we also do have a 1 in 10 DeVito incentive variant. But those are the only 3 issues coming out from Heavy Metal, so now moving on to Archie Comics, they have 1 issue. It's Archie and Friends, Superheroes, issue number 1, and it says that this issue has some classic Archie characters, so if you're interested in Archie stories, definitely check this one out, but this one only has a cover A. Moving on to the next publisher, we've got Black Mass Studios, and they've only got 1 issue coming out. It's Last Song, issue number 4, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on, we've got Scout Comics, and they've got 3 different issues. The first one is Black Friday, issue number 2, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. I did read the first issue. I thought the artwork was alright, but I'm really interested in the story, so I'm going to see what I can do about grabbing this one on New Comic Book Day. Moving on, we've got Redshift, issue number 1, and this is a brand new series coming out from Scout Comics. This is cover A, the main cover. Now we also do have a 1 in 10 incentive variant for it. Moving on to the final series from Scout Comics is Misadventures, issue number 1, so same thing, another brand new series from them, and this one only has a cover A. But those are the only 3 issues coming out from Scout, so moving on to Oni Press, they've got 1 issue coming out. It's Jonah and the Unpossible Monsters, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up by that, we've got a cover B Schweitzer variant. Moving on to the next publisher, we've got Mad Cave Studios, and they've got 1 issue coming out. It's Honor and Curse, issue number 11, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Next up, I'm going to be going over Behemoth Comics, and they've got 1 issue coming out. It's Vietnam Horror, issue number 3, and same thing. This one only has a cover A. But that's it from Behemoth Comics, so moving on to Ablaze, they've got 1 issue coming out. It's the Chimerian, Iron Shadows in the Moon, issue number 2, and this one's got a ton of different covers. So this is cover A, the main cover. Cover B, JB Style, and this is the Virgin Incentive variant that I'm showing right now. They didn't have the actual cover available for it, but this is cover C, the Mateo Guerrero variant. Next up, we've got a cover D, Fritz Cassis variant, a 1 in 10 Lyrics Lee Virgin Incentive variant, a 1 in 20 JB Style Virgin Incentive variant, and this is the one I just shown before. And next up, we've got a 1 in 30 Cassis Virgin Incentive variant. And next up, I'm going to be going over Absolute Comics Group, and they have 1 issue coming out as well. It's Markiplier, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B Quilano Metallic Ink variant. It's basically the same thing I just shown for cover A, but a metallic style for it. Moving on to Abstract Studio, they have 1 issue coming out. It's Serial, issue number 4, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on, I'm going to be talking about American Mythology Productions next, and same thing, they only have 1 issue coming out. It's Edgar Rice Burroughs Sketchbook, issue number 1, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Next up, I'm going to be talking about Archaea, and they've got 1 issue. It's Jim Henson's Storyteller, Tricksters, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover. But the one I'm going to be showing right now is the Virgin Incentive variant. The regular artwork for it was not available yet. Moving on, we've got a cover B, Pendergast variant. And now finally, a 1 in 25 Momoko Virgin Incentive variant for it. Moving on to the next publisher is Black Box Comics, and they've got 1 issue coming out. It's Devil's Dominion, issue number 4, and this one only has a cover A. Next up on the list, we've got Blue Juice Comics, and they've got 1 issue. It's Anne Bonny, issue number 10, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Next publisher I'm going to be going over is Devil's Due Publishing, and they've got 1 issue as well. It's Arc World, issue number 3, and same thing, this one only has a cover A. And next up, I'm going to be talking about Fantagraphic Books, and they've got 1 issue coming out. It's Red Room, issue number 1, and this is just an oversized one-shot. I think it's like 64 pages, I believe it said. But this is cover A, the main cover. We've got a Bryce Yaquari variant, a Third Eye Comics exclusive variant, a 1 in 5 Ed Piskor incentive variant, a 1 in 12 Jim Rugg incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 20 Momoko incentive variant. Moving on to the final publisher I'm going to be going over is Wake Entertainment, and they have 1 issue. It's Essentia, issue number 5, and this is cover A, the main cover. And finally, we have a cover B Perillo Nude Virgin incentive variant. Now, out of all those issues I just went over, that was a ton of different comics. I'm only going to be getting Redemption issue number 4 from AWA Upshot, and hopefully I'm going to be getting Black Friday issue number 2. Like I said, I did like the first issue. I wasn't a huge fan of the artwork, but I really want to see where this story is going. I don't have it pre-ordered though, so we'll see how it goes. But next up, let's talk about Image Comics and Boom Studios. All right, so before I get started off on Image, I've got to say last week they killed it on New Comic Book Day. They had so many awesome issues coming out, so I'm hoping this week is going to be just as good. Kicking off this list, we've got Radiant Black, issue number 4, and this is going to be a big action issue. This is the one we've been waiting for all you Radiant Black fans. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B, Mason variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Dolly incentive variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got The Walking Dead Deluxe, issue number 15. And this is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Moore and McCraig variant, cover C, Raposa variant, cover D, Tedesco variant. Now we also have a cover E variant as well. Moving on to the next series, I'm really looking forward to this one. We've got Stillwater, issue number 7, and this is a brand new arc. Chip Zdarsky is on fire with everything that he's writing. And I not only love my indie books, but a horror indie series written by Chip Zdarsky. That's like 3 for 3 right there. But this one only has 2 different covers. So this is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got The Scumbag, issue number 8, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B Heron and Dionisio variant. I'm really looking forward to this one as well. All these issues feel kind of like a hit or miss. Sometimes the story's great, the artwork's okay, and then they flip-flop. But that last issue, I think it was issue number 7, was one of the best ones I think that I've read. Moving on to the next one, we've got Moonshine, issue number 25, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Moving on to the next series, we've got Ultra Mega, issue number 3. I'm like kind of indifferent about this series. I love the first one. The second one took a different route. I didn't really hate it, but they all have a $7.99 price tag on it. So I feel like if this issue is just kind of okay, like issue number 2, I'm not going to be going past 3 issues for this one. But this is cover A, the main cover. We have a cover B, Otley and Martin variant, an AAPI variant. We also have a 1 in 5 incentive variant. And now finally, a 1 in 10 incentive variant as well. Moving on to the next series, we've got Stray Dogs, issue number 4, and this is the penultimate issue, so after this one, we've only got one left, and this one has 2 different covers. We've got cover A, the main, and then followed up with that, we've got a cover B horror movie variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Home, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B Salcedo variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Nomen Omen, issue number 15, and for those of you reading this, this is the end of the series. You do not want to miss out on this issue. I don't know too many people reading this one, but the ones I have talked to said it's been pretty good. But this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B Lorez variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Rain Like Hammers, issue number 5, and same thing. This is the end of the series for those of you reading this. I actually don't know anyone reading this one, though. I haven't heard too many good things about it, but this one only has a cover A. Now, the final series coming out from Image this week, we've got Lighthouse, issue number 2, and this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B, Haberlin and Van Dyke variant, and same thing, a cover C done by Haberlin and Van Dyke as well. Those are all issues coming out from Image this week. I'm definitely going to be getting Radiant Black, issue number 4. Stillwater, issue number 7, Scumbag, issue number 8, Ultra Mega, issue number 3, but like I said, this is probably going to be the last one if it's on the same level as issue number 2. I don't know, it was just not as good as issue number 1, and for a $7.99 price tag, it's a little steep. And the final one I'm going to be grabbing from Image this week is Stray Dogs, issue number 4. So next up, moving on to Boom Studios, they've got a few different issues coming out. The first one is We Only Find Them When They're Dead. Issue number 6, I gave up on this series. It is just absolutely way too slow for me. I love the artwork though. But this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B Infante variant. We have a 1 in 25 Bengal incentive variant. A 1 in 50 Del Mundo incentive variant. And now this one's not available yet, but we do have a cover E 1 per store. Moving on to the next one, we've got Power Rangers, issue number 7, and this is cover A, the main cover. The one I'm going to be showing is the Virgin Incentive variant. A lot of these for this Power Rangers series right now, I'm going to be showing the Virgin Incentive variants because that's the only one with the artwork available, because on the main cover and a regular cover variant, they were showing the Virgin ones for this one. So next up, we've got a cover B, Carlini Legacy variant, and same thing, this is going to be the Virgin cover shown. Next up, we've got a blank sketch variant. Followed up with that, we've got a 1 in 10 Scaleria Virgin Incentive variant, a 1 in 15 Carlini Virgin Incentive variant, a 1 in 25 Peach Momoko Incentive variant, and the one I'm showing is the Virgin Incentive variant. Moving on, we've got a 1 in 50 Peach Momoko Virgin Incentive variant. Those are all the covers for that series, so moving on to the next one, we've got The Many Deaths of Lila Star, issue number 2, and I am definitely getting this one. I love that first issue. Ram V did such a great job on it. This is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B, Del Mundo foil variant. Next up, a 1 in 25 Decal incentive variant, and now finally a 1 per store. Moving on to the next series from Boom Studios, we've got Luna, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B, Christinig variant, and this is the Virgin variant I'm showing right now. Followed up with that, same thing, we've got a 1 in 10 Christinine Virgin incentive variant. Moving on to the final series from Boom Studios this week is Orcs, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B, Boo variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Corona incentive variant. Those are all the issues coming out from Boom Studios this week. I'm definitely going to be getting The Many Deaths of Lila Star. If you can get a hold of that first issue, I highly suggest checking it out. I thought it was so good. But next up, let's talk about Dark Horse, IDW, and Dynamite. All right, so to get started off on Dark Horse this week, they've got 3 different issues coming out. The first one is Kojikaru the Skinner, issue number 2, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on from there, I'm not 100% sure if this is a new ongoing or mini-series, but we have The Rangers of the Divide, issue number 1, and same thing, this one only has a cover A. Now, the final series coming out from Dark Horse this week is Far Cry Rite of Passage, issue number 1, and this is a brand new series. And if you are a fan of the game, it says it features villains from the games 3, 4, and 5. So be on the lookout for that. It's probably going to be pretty cool if you're interested in the game. But this is cover A, the main cover for it. Those are the only 3 issues they're coming out with, so moving on to IDW. And with this list from IDW, I'm not 100% sure on it. I'm just going to be reporting all of the issues it says that they're coming out with this week, but I know I've mentioned quite a few of these issues over the course of the last couple weeks. But it says that we've got the Transformers, issue number 29, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. We also have a cover B, EJ Sue variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 incentive variant. So that was Transformers issue number 29, but it also says that the Transformers 30 is coming out as well. But this is cover A, the main cover for it. We also have a cover B, Tramontano variant. And now finally, a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Now, this is one of the issues I know I've mentioned over the last couple weeks, but we've got Star Trek Year 5, issue number 20, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. And followed up with that, we've got a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Transformers Beast Wars, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. We also have a cover B, Dan Schoening variant. And now finally, a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, issue number 97, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B, Just a Suda variant. And now finally, a 1 in 10 Megan Huang incentive variant. The next series I'm going to be going over is TMNT's Best of Splinter, issue number 1, and it's just the Splinter's Greatest Tales for this issue, and this one only has a cover A. Moving on to the next one, we've got Transformers Escape, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B, Mion variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 incentive variant. Moving on to the next one, we've got Sleeping Beauties, issue number 6, and I know I've mentioned this one quite a few times as well, only because of that one issue. You'll know which one I'm talking about. It just really stands out to me. We've got a cover A, this is the main cover. Cover B, Woodall variant, and now a WonderCon at Home 2021 exclusive variant. This is the one I'm talking about. I've seen this cover so many times because I've put it up on these videos, and every time I look at it, I just keep thinking, how is this a comic book cover? I'm not talking bad on somebody's art, but my opinion, I am just not a fan of it, especially for it to be a WonderCon at Home exclusive variant. Like I said, just my opinion. Moving on to the final one, we've got a 1 in 10 incentive variant for this title. Moving on, we've got Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors, issue number 2, and this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cover B, photo variant, and now finally a 1 in 15 incentive variant. Now, the final title that's coming out from IDW this week is Chained to the Grave, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover. And we also have a 1 in 10 level incentive variant. Those are all the issues coming out from IDW. I don't plan on picking up any of them this week, so moving on to Dynamite, they've got 4 different issues. The first one is Vengeance of Vampirella, issue number 18, and if you are new to the channel, I typically don't go over all of the Dynamite variants because with this one, there's 16 different covers, and if you're a Dynamite fan, you know there are a ton of covers. So I just show off cover A, and if you are interested in any of these titles, just check them out online or check with your LCS to see which ones they're going to be getting. But moving on, we've got Sacred 6, issue number 9, and this one has 18 different covers. The next one I'm going to be going over is Sonyaversal, issue number 4, and this one has 25 different covers. And now the final one coming out from Dynamite this week is Betty Page and the Apocalypse Ring, issue number 1, and this is an oversized one-shot. I'm pretty sure about that one. And this one has 8 different covers. But those are the only issues coming out from Dynamite, so next up, let's talk about DC Comics. All right, so to kick things off with DC this week, the first issue I'm going to be going over is The Flash, issue number 770, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a cover B cardstock variant. Moving on to the next series, I'm definitely going to be picking this one up. I love the last 2 issues so much. We've got Nightwing, issue number 80, and it's looking like this is going to be the first full appearance of the new villain, Heartless. So if you're a fan of speculation or you just love the series as much as I do right now, definitely don't miss out on this issue. But this one has 2 different covers, so this is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B cardstock variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Justice League, issue number 61, and it says this one has a Justice League Dark backup story. Now, I'm not a fan of backup stories, but at least this one is relating to the Justice League. But this is cover A, the main cover, and just like most of these other DC books this week, we've got a cover B cardstock variant. Moving on, we've got Catwoman, issue number 31, and this is cover A, the main cover, and we also have a cover B cardstock variant. Now, this next series, I'm definitely looking forward to getting. I'm hopefully going to be able to grab this one on New Comic Book Day, but we've got Wonder Girl, issue number 1, and this is the story of Yara Flor. This one has 10 different covers, including cover A, so I'm just going to be going over some of the ones I really like. But this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a 1 in 25 incentive variant. Now, good luck getting this one, but we've got a 1 in 250 spot foil cardstock incentive variant. Moving on to the next series, I believe this is just going to be a 3-issue mini run, and it does say that this is going to be a digital first story, so I'm not 100% sure what that is because it does have covers, so I think it's the first issue, and then the other 2 might be digital. I'm not 100% on that, but we've got Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 1, and it does have a first appearance in it, and this is cover A, the main cover for it. Followed up by that, we've got a David Marquez cardstock variant, a Warren Lowe variant A and B set, a Jason Fabok variant A and B set, a 1 in 25 Riccardo Federici incentive variant, and now we also have a 1 in 250 teams cardstock incentive variant as well. Moving on to the next series, we've got Batman Fortnite 0 Point, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a cardstock variant for this one, and now finally a 1 in 25 premium cardstock incentive variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Superman Red and Blue, issue number 3, and it says this one's got 5 different mini stories in it. I'm just not a fan of these mini stories either. But this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a Derek Chu variant, and now finally a John Paul Leon variant as well. The next series I'm going to be talking about is Truth and Justice, issue number 4, and this is cover A, the main cover. And now finally, we've got a cardstock variant for this one as well. Moving on to the final series from DC this week, we've got Looney Tunes, issue number 260, and this one only has a cover A. So out of all those issues from DC this week, I'm definitely going to be getting Nightwing issue number 80, and I might be grabbing Wonder Girl issue number 1 if I can get a hold of it. But next up, let's finish it up with Marvel Comics. All right, so to get things started off with Marvel, we've got ASM issue number 66, and for those of you reading this, this is continued from that last giant size issue that came out, and this one only has a cover A. So moving on from there, we've got Daredevil issue number 30, and this is cover A, the main cover, and next up after that, I'm sure it won't be coming out, but we've got a Predator variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Wolverine issue number 12, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a Miko Suyon variant A and B set. Miko Suyon's artwork is just so gorgeous. Moving on to the next series, we've got Captain America, issue number 29, and this is cover A, the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a Pacheco Reborn variant. Next series I'm going to be talking about is Way of X, issue number 2, and it says that a villain is revealed in this issue. This is cover A, the main cover, and next up, we've got a Ward variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Star Wars Bounty Hunters, issue number 12, and this is a Wars of the Bounty Hunters tie-in, and this one has 3 different covers. We've got cover A, this is the main cover. Followed up with that, we've got a Delula's Crimson variant, and now finally a Sprouse Empire Strikes Back variant. Next series I'm going to be talking about is Runaways, issue number 36, and this one only has a cover A. So moving on from there, we've got Heroes Reborn, issue number 3. I'm definitely pretty intrigued by this series. I think the artwork's great. Jason Aaron's doing a great job with it as well. I think the plot has developed a little bit more in issue number 2, but I'm not reading any of the tie-ins, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be missing out on some info. But this is cover A, the main cover. We've got a Bagley trading card variant, a Christopher action figure variant, a Momoko Stormbreakers variant, a 1 in 25 Bradshaw incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Varege incentive variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Champions issue number 7, and this one only has a cover A. And now next up, I'm definitely going to be grabbing this one. We've got the Immortal Hulk Time of Monsters issue number 1, and this is just a one-shot. Honestly, I think these one-shots have been better than the actual series have been. I've loved all of them so far. But this is cover A, the main cover, and a Virgin variant for this one would be so cool. I would definitely grab that one. And we also have a Limb variant for this one as well. Moving on to the next series, we've got a brand new mini-series coming out. It's Fantastic Four Life Story, issue number 1, and I love the Spider-Man version of this one, so I might give this one a shot. But we've got cover A, this is the main cover, a Booth variant, a Martin variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Rivera incentive variant. Moving on to the next series, we've got Black Knight, Curse of the Ebony Blade, issue number 3, and this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a Davila variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Hans Legend incentive variant. The next series I'm going to be talking about is The Mighty Valkyries, issue number 2. I did read the first one. I thought it was pretty good. I don't know if it was good enough for me to grab the second one, though. But this is cover A, the main cover. Now we have a Yoon Predator variant, a Momoko variant, and now finally, a 1 in 50 Momoko Virgin incentive variant. The next series I'm going to be going over is Shang-Chi, issue number 1, and this says that this is Shang-Chi versus the Marvel Universe, and it's a brand new ongoing series. I'm definitely going to be giving this one a shot. But we've got cover A, this is the main cover. We've got a Super Log variant, a 1 in 25 Sue incentive variant, a Jungwon Yoon variant. I definitely butchered that name. I'm so sorry. Next up, we've got a Cho variant. And now finally, a 1 in 50 J. Scott Campbell incentive variant. Now the final one coming out from Marvel this week is Ultraman, The Trials of Ultraman, issue number 3. And this is cover A, the main cover. We also have a 1 in 10 TV variant. And now a 1 in 25 Art Adams Kaiju incentive variant. Those are all the issues coming out with Marvel this week. I'm definitely going to be getting a few of them. The first one is Heroes Reborn, issue number 3. I'm going to be grabbing the Immortal Hulk, Time of Monsters, issue number 1. Remember, that is just a one-shot. And now finally, I'm going to be grabbing that new Shang-Chi ongoing as well. But finally, let's do a recap. So what do you guys think about this upcoming week's new comic book day? There's definitely some awesome issues coming out. Be sure to let me know down low in the comments section which ones you're looking forward to most and which ones you think I should be picking up. But thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you don't want to miss out on any of my upcoming content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down low and a little bell to get notified. Every time I drop new content, you won't regret it. And I've got 2 more videos sitting off to the side here with more of my comic book content. Click on one of those and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.